Day 252. Let's talk dopamine. Everyone calls it the feel-good chemical, but most of us are wasting it. Wasting it on junk food, endless scrolling, and quick hits that leave us feeling emptier than before. Here's the truth though. Dopamine was designed to reward discipline. That rush that you get after a hard workout, sticking to your word, or even making it 252 straight days into the good old ice bath. That's dopamine at work. Training your brain to love consistency. So the real question is, what are you training your brain to crave? The cheap hit or the long game? Come on, let's get in the ice bath. Here's the science. Dopamine is your brain's reward signal. It fires every single time you choose something you value. The problem is that most of us have trained it on shortcuts. Sugar, social media, endless distractions. We scroll and celebrate someone else's highlight reel. We assume our parents' money means that we'll have money. We see the house, the car, the perfect picture, but not the hours of grind, the loneliness, the sacrifice that it took to get there. We are sold dopamine on credit, but the bill always comes due. You see, dopamine was never meant for cheap hits. It was designed to reinforce discipline, those small, consistent actions that build strength, resilience, and real reward. Every time I get in here, my brain wants to fight it. But when I stay, when I endure, dopamine rewires my brain to say, this is good. Do it again. Hold up. Dopamine itself isn't bad. God designed it. But the world has twisted it, pointing us to chase shortcuts instead of purpose. Romans chapter 12, verse 2 says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And I mean, look around. The world runs on shortcuts. Fast food instead of fuel, scrolling instead of silence, and comparison instead of calling. Cheap dopamine promises joy, but it leaves you feeling empty. It keeps you numb, it keeps you weak, and it keeps you feeling stuck. The world is shouting, feel good now. And the key is that God whispers, renew your mind, crave what lasts. And that's why I've been showing up here. Not for a cheap hit, but to retrain my mind, my body, and my spirit to crave discipline and to crave a relationship with God. So what about you? Where's your dopamine hits coming from? Is it stuck in shortcuts? Fast food, endless scrolling, and chasing likes? And look, I'm not saying this because I've got it all figured out. I don't. I'm saying it because I've lived on those empty hits. Numb, restless, chasing things that never fulfilled me. And the things that I've experienced through the grace of God, I've seen how choosing the harder path, the disciplined path, can change your life and bring so much joy. And that's why I share these moments, not to look strong, but to remind you that weakness isn't the end of the story. God's strength shows up in it. So here's the challenge. Take inventory of where you're getting your dopamine hits from. Take notice of what you're craving and what it's costing you. Then ask yourself, are you conforming to the world's shortcuts? Or are you renewing your mind and training your soul to crave what lasts. Discipline rewires you, and through that discipline, God transforms you. And like I said, I'm working through this every day too. Every day, I fight for what lasts. My alarm goes off. I don't want to get out of bed. It's starting to get cold out. I don't want to get in here, but the reward is what's worth chasing. All right. With that, day 252 down. Remember, be kind, be great, dial it in, and most importantly, keep on sending it. Listen, did you know that social media uses the same dopamine triggers as slot machines? The randomness of likes, comments, or new content keeps your brain hooked on checking just one more time. Kind of crazy. Anyway, I gotta go get ready for work. So until tomorrow, it's clench butt cheeks time.